In this video, I will be showing you how you can download Windows 10 for free directly from Microsoft.com. Yes, this is possible. You can download Windows 10 for free these days and you can use it for free too. You will not need to activate Windows in order to use it, as it was the case previously. These days you can just install Windows 10 and you can keep using it without activating it using a key. In order to do that, you will need to go to this link. Then simply click download tool now. Once you have clicked the download tool now, this is going to download a little program that is going to help you download Windows 10 ISO. Then you will be having multiple options. You can download an ISO file onto your computer, or you can download that ISO file directly to your flash drive. If you want the steps to be as simple as possible, then you can download the tool directly to the flash drive. But if you want to install that ISO file on multiple computers, then you will need to download an ISO. So you will need to go through this little tool that Microsoft has developed to download Windows ISOs. It is going to take a little bit time depending on sometimes the speed of your computer or maybe some other factors too. And don't upgrade your PC. There is an option to upgrade your PC, but I would highly suggest you to not do this, because upgrading your PC from any previous version of Windows to Windows 10 or maybe Windows 11 is going to cause a lot of problems. I've seen this and I will not suggest anyone to do it. At this point, you will need to select the language, edition and the architecture. 64-bit Windows 10 is probably the best choice here. Simply select 64 and then press next. And as I mentioned, you will be greeted to download Windows 10 on a flash drive, or you can download Windows 10 as an ISO. Both the options are available. At this point, you should be having an 8GB flash drive plugged into your PC if you want to download Windows 10 directly to your flash drive. The download size of the ISO is going to be around 4GB. Sometimes it is around 5GB. But sometimes I've seen it below 4GB too. So it depends on the amount of updates that are included in the ISO. So once you have selected the destination, it is going to start the download. Obviously, the time it is going to take is going to be entirely dependent on the speed of your internet. Currently, I have the 100 Mbps plan. So I guess it is going to take about 5-7 minutes to download the 4GB ISO. So once the download has completed, I'm going to be back and I will be showing you how you can use that ISO file using a program called Rufus to make it into a bootable USB flash drive. So by the time it finishes downloading, we can go and download the program that is going to help us create a bootable USB drive. So you'll need to go to Google again and type Rufus. I will be leaving the link to this software too in the video description. You can check it out there. And you need to click the very first link, Rufus create bootable USB drives. And just scroll down and select this version, Rufus 3.18. So it is a really short program, just 1.3 megabit. It has already downloaded. Now I'm going to wait for the Windows 10 to download. This is going to download a ISO file, and you can use this program to create this ISO file into a bootable USB drive. So the download process is just going to finish in a few seconds. We are already at 90%. And in the meantime, we can go ahead and put our USB flash drive into the PC. And here I would suggest you to use a USB 3 stick. Don't use a USB 2 pen drive, because that is really slow. And the faster your drive, the quicker will be the installation. So make sure you use a USB 3 drive. That is going to make your Windows installation quite fast. So as you can see, I just inserted my USB 3 drive into my PC, And now we are ready to install this Windows 10 ISO onto that USB drive. Actually, it is going to take a few more minutes to complete the download procedure. I don't know what exactly this does, but it is going to take some time. So I will be back once this process bar has completed to 100%. So finally the ISO has downloaded, and we are going to just press finish here. Now all we need to do is just click this Rufus software that we downloaded recently. This is a very small program. So here we have started Rufus, and all you need to do from here is just select the ISO that you have downloaded. So just go to downloads or the location where you have downloaded the ISO. In my case, I have downloaded it on the desktop, and I'm going to just select this ISO file like this. So I've selected the ISO that I recently downloaded. I have already selected the flash drive. This is all automated. I haven't selected it in fact. So the ISO file is selected. You don't need to change anything here. It is all already good. And you can select this FAT32 to NTFS, because sometimes the ISO file is over 4 gigabytes and it sometimes create a problem. So you can choose NTFS and you can just click start. It is going to ask you that all the data on the USB thumbstick is going to get destroyed, and that is quite obvious. So just select OK. Make sure you don't have anything important on the USB flash drive. Just back up anything that you have got there if it is important, and then press OK here to just clean the flash drive and put the Windows ISO file on it. Now this is going to make this USB pen drive a bootable Windows 10 pen drive. This is going to install Windows easily without any issues. You don't need to go through the hassle of using a DVD or burning a DVD and then installing Windows. That is very slow, and in that way you need a disk drive too. In this way you don't need a disk drive. It is in fact really faster than the disk drive, and I would suggest you to install Windows 10 or maybe Windows 11 like this. Just download the ISO, make it bootable using a software like this. In fact, I would suggest you to use Rufus over any other program out there, and then simply make sure you put this ISO on your thumb drive and you're good to go. After this process is done, all you need to do is just plug your USB drive into the system on which you need to install Windows 10 and simply hit delete, or it could be any key depending on the motherboard that you're using, or maybe the laptop computer that you're using. Just search what is the boot menu key for your particular motherboard or your laptop computer. Then simply start mashing the boot menu key once you restart your machine, and at that prompt you are going to see this USB flash drive. Simply select it and you will be able to start the Windows 10 installation once you select the USB pen drive that you have made bootable. So this is it for this video. I hope you found this video helpful. In fact, I am going to create another video in which I am going to guide you to the entire process of installing Windows 10 from scratch, and in the future I am going to cover Windows 11 too. So this is it for this one. I hope you found this video helpful. Once this bar completes, it is going to make the USB pen drive a bootable Windows 10 pen drive, which is quite obvious. So this is all I have for you in this one. I hope you found this useful, and I will talk to you in the next one. Do like, comment and subscribe for any queries or questions, and I'll talk to you in the next one.